So the story is making the rounds. Oh man. So E3 happened. We know E3 happened. Bethesda games are exclusive to Xbox. We knew this. Phil said this when they bought them back in like February or March, and people were still hoping. And then Starfield, that trailer dropped, exclusive to Xbox. Redfall, the cinematic trailer dropped, exclusive to Xbox. And they looked, and it hurt a lot of people on social media. It hurt a lot of people on a platform that's not Xbox or PC. And then interviews start coming out. Todd Howard had an interview, and people kind of took him out of context because he was like, he's gonna make better games now that he don't have to worry about the PlayStation platform. Which he's not talking down on PlayStation as a platform. He's just saying like, we build games, and the way they build games is going to be so much easier for him because he don't have to worry about the other platform. All he got to worry about is the one, the one platform he has to worry about, and then the game is going to come out better because bug checking and all this other stuff in games is going to be easier. You're building essentially one game on the fucking, the Windows 10 player base, the Direct API, like DirectX, what is 12 now? DirectX 12 API. You're building that one system of game, then you scale it across the cloud, you scale it across PC hardware, and you scale it across Xbox hardware. It's going to be essentially one game. He's not saying that, oh, he just fucked PlayStation. Yeah, shit was trash anyway. He was just saying like, it's going to be so much easier for him to build one game and scale it than to build so many versions of the game for PlayStation, for Nintendo, for Xbox, and like all at the same time and releasing all these games. And then P came out, you know, then P came out and apologized to PlayStation fans because they're not gonna be able to play Bethesda games going forward. And I understand they have two games to sell to Sony before they come to Xbox Game Pass. So I think it's only like a year or 6 months. I don't know how long those exclusive games are going to be on PlayStation. Then they're going to come right to Game Pass. We're going to get them for free, and we're going to play the hell out of them. But yeah, he was saying like, oh, y'all not going to get to play them. It's going to be Xbox or PC. And he was like sympathizing with the whole community of gamers that they not going to play these games because they're so diehard PlayStation. They'll never buy Xbox, they said. They're only going to be on PlayStation, so now these games not coming to them, and they're pissed. And he was like, I understand you're mad, but hey, this is what we're doing now. You got to get with it. And he shouldn't even apologize to them. I understand why. You are still selling two more games to them, so you want to sell them, make some money. Like, that's good. Like, yeah, you don't want to burn that bridge, but you don't, because you don't see Sony fans like being mad that Xbox niggas don't get to play God of War. No, they boasted, y'all don't have God of War, y'all don't have Spider-Man. Like, you shouldn't be showing sympathy that Naughty Dog doesn't show to the PC platform or the Xbox platform when they drop a good game. Like, but hey, that's how Pete is, bro. He just a casual guy. I mean, he's friendly and all that, like, which is cool and all. But you won't get that same shit from like the creator of fucking Mario. Like, no, you're not getting that same sympathy for the whole rest of the gaming universe, but that Pete just gave to PlayStation. And on the other side, like, Pete wouldn't be apologizing if PlayStation bought Bethesda. He wouldn't be able to. PlayStation probably wouldn't allow him. I know Todd would be pissed if PlayStation bought Bethesda because Todd builds on PC. He builds games for PC. If PlayStation bought Bethesda, PlayStation niggas would love it. But Bethesda would die on the PlayStation platform. Because Bethesda's whole fan base is the PC platform. Is the modding communities and everything. If Todd lost that, what the fuck is Bethesda? What is Bethesda without their community? Nothing but another game developer. And PlayStation love those. They only make PlayStation games. They don't care about the PC platform, except when it's time to make some more money off of IP. Like, that would have been the worst thing for Bethesda, is to get bought by PlayStation and get slapped. Get slapped with a PlayStation 5 in front of them. It's like, Make Starfield. Only for PlayStation 5. All the Bethesda fans are on PC anyway. So when PlayStation niggas like, oh, we don't care about Bethesda games, y'all can have those. They're shit anyway. Like, Xbox is just a piece of that. Bethesda wanted their market, the PC market, to stay their market, and it's gonna stay because Xbox and PC are colliding. They're creating this web, this ecosystem of gaming, and Bethesda gets to be a part of that. That's why they're happy about this. And yeah, Pete was showing sympathy to PlayStation, but they're happy about this. Why? Because their essential market, the PlayStation, I mean the PC market, is not tarnished. If PlayStation got them, they wouldn't be making games for PC until 5 years down the line. 4 or 5 years for PlayStation games to come to PC. And they wouldn't be able to make their game the way they make their games, the way they always made their games if PlayStation bought them. It wouldn't be Bethesda no more. And I don't think Todd would have stayed if PlayStation bought them. I don't think Todd would have stayed because that's not how he made games. And Sony would definitely change that because that's what Sony does with all their developers. They get them making games for PlayStation, then they buy them. They call it organic growth. You can call it organic growth, but then they port their games to PC, and all of a sudden they struggling. Their games coming out buggy as hell. People are like, why the fuck does the game run like this? Because they don't know how to build it on PC. They only know how to build on fucking PlayStation. Like, it's not the same. But some developers are good. They know what they're doing on translating and scaling over hardware. But not all developers are built the same. Like, Bethesda are built on scaling from PC to Nintendo Switch to Xbox. They can do that. They have the talent to do that. But now they don't have to scale it like that no more. They don't have to because Xbox owns them now. They can work. They can have a good old time because imagine them building Skyrim only for Xbox and PC. Skyrim would have been fucking flawless then. Skyrim is on every platform to ever exist because Bethesda put it there all at the same time, except Nintendo Switch. I think they got it a little bit later because they had to learn to scale to the Switch. But like, that's what Todd was saying, bro. He just all that time and work they put into every other platform, they just put that into PC and then scale it to the Xbox when it's done. Like that is easy. That's light work for them, and they're getting paid, and they have a place. And then the modding community is still going to be there. They still going to put out their creation kit probably earlier because they're not working on all these platforms for the game. So then the mod kit to go out. Nigga, all the modders in the community, they back on the Nexus, building mods for the game. Like, their community is going to be back in full force with a whole new IP after 25 years of gaming for Bethesda, and it's not changing. But, you know, PlayStation fans don't see it like that. They just see that, oh, Xbox took multi-platform developers and made it exclusive to Xbox. Like, this is better for the developer, though. Because you can play Xbox games on your phone. You can play Xbox games on your tablet. You can play Xbox games on your PC. you probably could play your Xbox games on your PlayStation. I don't even know if PlayStation got a browser. But in the coming months, like, browser Xbox Game Pass is coming. xCloud is coming to browser. You're going to be able to play the games on the browser. So you can have a PlayStation 5 sitting there. If you can download a browser on the PlayStation 5, all joy to you. Download the browser, go to whatever xCloud website is going to be, and play Xbox games on there. You can play PlayStation games on your PlayStation 5, play Xbox games on your PlayStation 5. You just got to get with the program. Like, the web of gaming has been built. It's been built for a while now, and now it's getting shown to the media, and people are like, wow, this shit is going crazy. Like, this has been Xbox in the making. People been laughing at Xbox for the last like 6 years because they've been doing this, and now it's looking good for Xbox, and they mad. People are upset. People are laughing at Game Pass. How do you laugh at a system of gaming because it's cheaper? Like, it's some crazy narratives going on out here, in the Twitterverse and the YouTubeverse of of console fans and versus Game Pass. Like, what is the argument? People are like, oh, I spent $800 on games. I'm better than you. It is like, what? Like, you see those physical games back there on that rack? Like, those games are sitting on that rack. I bought them, but all those games on that rack is in Game Pass right now. I don't have to use the disc no more. That is luxury. Yeah, I own those games. They're back there. I own them, but they're in Game Pass digital. I could just touch the fucking app and play it now. Don't have to switch out discs. I have quick resume. I can play every one of those games at the same time. That's luxury, bro. Like, y'all don't understand it because y'all, I don't know, people mindset is so stuck in the old ways. Like, oh, I'm still a blah 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 blah. Like, gaming is changing. If you're not changing with it, there's platforms for you. PlayStation is for you, bro. Spend 70 on a game every game. You bought 6 games this year. You're cooked. That's $400 flat for 6 PlayStation games, bro. And all the Xbox when they came out went right to Game Pass. $15 a month. Max $180 a year. And guess what? I'm getting all the games. Some games I will like, some things I won't like. I don't have to buy them outright. And I get to play all of them anytime I want. And yeah, they're like, oh, you're renting games. Yeah. When you go to the movies with your significant other, do you buy the movie? No. You buy 2 hours to sit there and watch a movie, and then you fucking leave. You don't get to take the movie with you. You get to enjoy it though, don't you? That's all that matters. That's all that matters. And then if I want to enjoy it again, what's $15 more? But yeah, it's crazy. E3 was great. Xbox is the only one that actually showed up. I wish Sony showed up. Now I really wish Sony showed up because nobody else showed up to E3. Square Enix had like 2 games. I'm like, come on now. Capcom had 0. Freaking Bandai had 0. Gearbox had 0. Like, E3 was so sad, except Xbox. And people, yeah, Xbox won E3. Of course they did. They the only ones that showed up. Nintendo kind of showed up. They did the same thing they do at every Nintendo Direct. They showed the new Smash character. They announced like 2 new games, but you know, it's Nintendo. They do the same thing all the time. Like, they didn't do anything like different, extravagant. It was just another Nintendo event. It was good. I mean, they showed like fucking Smash characters. And the creator of Smash is too fucking good at Smash, bro. I've never seen a game creator that fucking good at their own game. I would be scared to play that man. But yeah, the Xbox One E3, they just had another showcase today, just like Dev Diary stuff, talking to developers about their games that's coming. And I, PlayStation need an event, bro. We need more gaming talk because everybody else didn't fucking show up. Nobody else showed up. So PlayStation need to drop something, bro. I heard the 22nd. PlayStation is dropping something on the 22nd. I don't know if it's a complete event or just one game, but we really need PlayStation right now, bro. Gaming news really needs PlayStation to do something good because they getting so much bad news, bad press for all these games. Godfall is going to PlayStation 4. There's a rumor that Demon's Souls is going to PlayStation 4. Like, all these PlayStation 5 only games are going to PlayStation 4, and niggas are pissed. Like, they're like, what are all these lies, bro? I thought these games needed the PlayStation 5's SSD. They don't, because they go to PC. PC doesn't have an SSD for everybody's rig. They couldn't. And if Ratchet and Clay goes to PC, that's when you know PlayStation really lying. We can wait 4 years to see if they lying though. Like, we want to wait. But in 4 years, if Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart slides on the PC platform, and that minimum requirement doesn't say NVMe SSD of this much fucking speed, they lied. It could run on PlayStation 4. Like, why hold these out and then wait and then put them on PlayStation 4 later? Who knows? They could have just said everything like Xbox did. Like, hey, these games are cross-platform for 1 or 2 years, and then we're moving on just to give people time. But PlayStation's a different breed over there. So I'll see y'all in the next one.